Hi, all you lovely creative people. This is June from Oakwood Lane Designs. I should take my glasses off because there's such a glare on them. Hi, Martha, if you're still here. How is everyone? Um, Tonight's going to be, ooh, what's going on out there? Oh, the blender. Okay. Yep, it's 7 o'clock and I'm here. Oh, it's 7:01. I'm a little late. Tonight's going to be, hopefully this comes out okay. If not, whatever. It's not anything too expensive. I'm going to try to do something a little different that everybody doesn't usually see me do. I am going to be using all sorts of, I guess what we used to call shabby chic colors. So we'll see how it comes out. Hey, Martha. Okay, so I'm going to flip you around. I did a little bit ahead of time because I didn't know how long it was going to take and I needed things to dry. So let me turn you around. Hey, Antonio, how are you? How's your bell? I'm in the middle of switching things around. Hold on. Okay, and I don't want it mirrored. Okay, there you go. And let me get up my chat. Where did that go? I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. We got a little bit of snow, which is, if you're going to have snow, might as well have a little bit, not too much. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I took one of the embroidery hoops, and I hope, yeah, everybody saw what I did with the last embroidery hoop. I posted it on Facebook. And yeah, if I'm going to get it, might as well get a little bit of it, just so that you can say you get it, so everybody, winter feels like it came. So I took one of the embroidery hoops, and because they came in 3 sizes. You saw what I did with the small one last time it was on, and here's the other 2 sides. This is the other size. This is the only size I have left. And I put in some fishnet stockings that I had, and I glued it. When I tightened this up, I had put the fabric in. I glued it, and then I try to cut it as neatly as possible. But we're going to be taking care of that by putting maybe this pearl trim around so it looks prettier. So it's not just looking ugly. And then by the time I put all the amount of paint on it, it should be okay. So far, I've used wood glue and Mod Podge to try to stiffen the fabric. I know it looks like a tennis racket right now. Hopefully it won't by the time I'm finished. And then I had this piece, which came from this, which I did earlier, and I cut it. I took a saw and cut it around in here. And I used my Dremel tool a little bit to help me, to get it, and then just to sand it down. And I put in a screw. Can everyone see? Yes. I put in the screw, made a hole, put in the screw, and screwed it on. I will be putting mold or putty in between in that hole, so it gives it extra something to hold on to. So I just wanted to show you where I got this piece. Now, I've mentioned before that the wood on these molds is very porous and very, I think the last time I was on, Christine and Barbara mentioned something, or somebody mentioned, I don't want to get anybody upset by saying the wrong name, that these are just sawdust and glue that they use for the molds. But I don't know what it is. It looks to me like there is wood green in here, but whatever wood it is, it's very, very rough. So what I did was, and this is, I used to put glue on it and then stiffen it and try to sand it down so the glue stiffens all the little fuzzies. But ever since I watched Ara and Bentley House Mini, she uses wood glue a lot. So I just put a couple of coats of Bond 3 on here to make it a lot smoother. It also makes it a little bit darker, but that's okay because everything is going to get painted. I saw this going up and up. Hi, Joanne. How you doing? Hi, sweetie. So that's how I got the bottom piece there. I'm just trying to put things away as I'm going. My cleanup tonight isn't too intense. typing skills have gone. So, okay. So we got this part, and I explained to you what I've done so far. And what my idea is, I just got some new moles all over the place. I've been buying moles. I don't know what the heck is happening to me, but I'm in the mood to get some moles. And one of the things I want to put in the center, usually, no, let me continue first with this. If you get a chandelier in Michael's, I don't know how they were now, but a couple of years ago, what happens is the ones that have 5 candle holders, they have 2 pieces that go like this, and then the 1 piece that screws on the top. And I've already used the other 2 pieces connected here, and the one that goes on the top on that rusty candelabra that I made. So I just had this piece, and I was thinking maybe if I could cut it apart, because it's very light metal. It felt like aluminum. I don't know metals that well, so I know it wasn't stainless steel, because there's no way I would have cut it through this easily. So I took out my metal saw, and I'm thinking maybe somehow I can put this over here so that there's also candles on either side. So we're going to take off the autofocus if you can. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm sorry. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up the center. If it's jumping too much, I'll just try to keep my hands. Yeah, it is jumping a lot. I don't think I can take off the autofocus. Let me see if I can. If I can, I can. If I can, I don't know what's going to happen, but we will see. Okay. You're going to come back to me now. And you're going to hopefully still see me, but I won't see you for a second. Okay. And let's move chat to lower. See if I can even access the camera. I don't know if I can. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, let's see. You're still on me, I know. Okay. That's the best. Hopefully it will work. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. And let's try, oh, there we go again, losing chat. If it doesn't work with what I just tried to do, there's no way that I can do it. Okay. Maybe that's better. It doesn't seem to be jumping now. Great. Okay, there that got done. So I got this new mold because I was watching somebody online, and I think it's from somebody. I really should start writing down these people's names, because it would be nice to give them credit. But the reason why I originally got this mold was not for the roses, was because she used this piece here and made a double mold out of it, and then bent it over a clock or a Christmas ball. And first to double mold it, and I've just found that out. Let's see, this is called GURATAPA rose. GURATAPA rose. Yeah, you can see that. All right, sort of, kind of. Double molding is you make something, what I call double molding is you make one with the 2-part resin, you let it come out, and then you put more resin in there, and before it dries, you put the piece that you just took out that's already done and smush it in here with the new resin underneath, and when this new resin cures, it grabs onto the other piece. So that's what she was doing. And I really liked this piece because of it's a scroll. Now, what did I want to do with this? I think, I'm not sure if I want to do this one with resin. No, because I have to cut it. So let's start by using some, I'm going to be using 2-part resin and a lot of paper clay tonight as we try to figure out which one we want to do. This is cornstarch. And I only really want 1 rose, so we'll see if it comes out nice. And if I have to use the 2 roses, I will. Very pretty Easter egg you made, Joanne. I like the colors, the green and the rhinestones that you used. Very pretty. Cora's going to be here later, I believe, my sister. But I don't know. Barbara was feeling a little under the weather, so I don't know if she's going to be able to come in. But if she's sitting back and watching it before she goes to sleep, oh, you're welcome, Joanne. If she's sitting back and watching it, I hope you have a lovely evening, and I hope you feel better, Barbara. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I've never obviously used this mold before. This is my first time trying to fill this one. It's a little bit, maybe it's made more for resin than paper clay because it's a little bit like flimsy. So we'll see what paper clay does. And if paper clay doesn't work, like I said, we have resin. So I bought this stuff at, if I'm going to put the candlesticks on either side of it, I bought this stuff. I don't have any of that Miracle Sculpt or anything else like that, which I would have used if I had it. That's that 2-part stuff that you might have seen Ace of Clay used. I've used it a lot in the past, and it works for certain things. I can't sculpt with it, but I can definitely use it to make, well, I can sculpt little rocks and little mushrooms, but I can't sculpt a person's face with it and things like that. But I've used it before to attach pieces from one piece to the other, like to attach pieces because it's like a rock when it dries. Well, I don't have any of this anymore, but I do remember this stuff that hopefully this will work just as well. Some kind of a brand like this where it's a tube. And it stinks like all heck though, where you mix it together and it becomes like sort of like that Magic Sculpt, but I have to use this one definitely with some kind of hand protection. And once it dries, well, here it says part A is up there and part B is up there, so this might be separate. Who knows? We'll see it when we open it up and we'll see if it works. If not, it costs less than $10 and I'll just, whatever. It's heavy duty and it goes with wood and it also goes with metal. So I figured it covered both, even though this is, I think, bamboo. These things are bamboo and this is some kind of a metal. I'm not quite sure, but I can make it into something that hopefully will hold these on here. And if it doesn't work, then we can always get the Magic Sculpt. It's just that Magic Sculpt or Epoxy Sculpt is a little bit expensive. So if I figured, sometimes going cheap doesn't really work because then you end up spending more money. But for this, if this does work, then this is fine because I don't really need any Magic Sculpt or anything else like that right now because I'm not doing anything that needs Magic Sculpt. I just need a little of it. So we'll see. And this is another 2-part epoxy that you have to mix, but we'll work with that as soon as we move along here. But I just wanted to show you what this stuff was. What had happened, the reason I know a long time ago, a little cute story. My husband had an old car was an old Impala, big car. He could drive it with one finger, that man. And we called it blue because it was, well, it was like a royal blue car, and it had like a white top. And his rear view mirror came off, and we couldn't find anything that would hold the rear view mirror up. And so we got something similar to that. It was a two-part epoxy. We made it, and that thing held onto that mirror. It was like, we used to call it the rock. Is the rock still doing okay? And lo and behold, that thing really held it together for the longest time. So I'm hoping that maybe it'll work for this, because I don't really want to make too much of a bulge, because I'll have to cover it with molds so nobody sees it. But oh, Christine's here. Hi, Christine. How are you? So last Friday, and I think most of you saw that, me and the kids, which they feel so funny calling them kids, because they're not really kids anymore, but me and my young adults, me and my adult children, me and my offspring. That's a good way of putting it. Me and my offspring went to see The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers at Radio City Music Hall, which is the home of the Rockettes, in case you would know, in case there are people who are watching and don't know it anything else. And with a live orchestra, and that was so much fun, because The Two Towers has beautiful music by Howard Shore. And I was out till 1:30 in the morning. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine me being out until 1:30 in the morning? We didn't get home between taking the train from Manhattan and everything else like that. Maybe I do need the other one. I just sort of wanted to do one. Hi, Ashley. How you doing? I'm glad you're not helping with homework today. I know your mom is feeling, maybe sleeping right now, which is nice if she is. Hope Shannon's okay. So I think that's where I might want to put it. Let's get one of these. Let's get some of these leaf thingies done. Oh, wait. This is, I think I said this already. This is cornstarch. This is a real flimsy mold. Really flimsy. I think this is one of the most flimsy ones that I have. Oh no. Oh gosh. Kids, young children bring home everything. You know that. I mean, well, everybody, they adopt germs. Like, this one seems like I might not be able to make this with the paper clay. Okay, well, we'll just do resin then, because this I don't have to cut up too much. Let's see. Oh boy. I'm from the stomach flu. Oh, I didn't know that there was stomach flu involved. Oh, goodness. I had mentioned to your mom that I know this sounds horrible, but while she's in school, just to give your mom a break, that maybe she should just wear a mask whenever she, like not Winnie, because that's Or maybe your mom should, because, you know, I know how much Winnie loves to see your mom, but holy moly cakes, you know? It's so hard with the little ones. They bring home everything, every single thing. I remembered which I don't thankfully work there with the older kids, they're not as bad as the little ones, but you know, they still didn't that, you know, like I was dealing with sixth, seventh, and eighth graders, and you'd still have to tell them to cover their mouth when they sneezed. And I was like, are you kidding me? You know, really seriously, has no one taught them that they should be covering their mouths when they sneeze? I don't know. I just don't know. Whatever. Thankfully, I don't. This is how. Okay, go gently, June. Gently, gently, gently. Oh, mom doesn't have the stomach. You and Shannon do. Oh, there's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Yeah, little kids are known to. Yep. Well, thank goodness mom doesn't have the stomach flu, because I think that would, yeah, poor thing. Oh gosh. I'm sorry that you and Shannon do, because, you know, hey, I mean, I was trying to figure it out, because I know that some parents, and I know this for a fact, so nobody can get mad at me. Some parents send their kids to school even when they are sick, and they know they're sick, because the kids, when they get older, say, "Oh yeah, I threw up this morning," and it's like, okay, why are you here then? You know. You know, did your mother see you? Yeah, mom saw me. Yeah, mom knew about it. So I mean, I know that, and I know that some parents have to do that because they have to work. But it's hard because, you know, like the other day I got a cold, and you know, when you get a cold nowadays, you don't know what the heck it is. And I had just, and it's a three days prior you're sick that you don't even know it. And I had a friend over, and I called her and I said, look, you know, I don't know what it is. I'm going to check for COVID just in case, because she's a teacher. And it was Teresa. And I just said, you know, I don't know what I have. And I did check for COVID, and I did all of that. And thankfully it wasn't COVID, but I kept myself away from everybody because I just didn't, you know, and I felt bad, but how did I know you know, I started to feel sick on Monday, and she was here Friday. So that's within the 3 days. Or Sunday, I started to feel sick on Sunday. You know, I didn't want to give her anything because she's got to go to work. And well, I wouldn't want to give COVID to anyone anyway. Okay, how are we going to get this one out? Let's see if it works. Nah, it's not worth. The petals are coming off because it's too thin. See, it's too thin. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. We got a mess. So this, where does this go? Over here. I mean, I could work if I didn't have the two-part resin. I could work with it, but since I have it, I'm going to just work with the two-part resin. Yeah. She does. I don't know what to. I've talked to her a million times, try to stay on her when I see something else. I even showed her cartoons about germs, tried to show her the actual pictures. Nothing works. No, kids don't. It's just not. It's they don't get it. They don't get it because it's. She's what? Only 4? If she's 4, there's nothing she would. Oh, hi, Christine. I'm glad you're back. Well, since you missed it, I tried to do the leaves in paper clay and it didn't work. So I have to go to epoxy resin, which I'm going to do now because there's some other pieces that I wanted to put on this so you guys get a better idea of where my goal is. So I will just do some epoxy resin, which is always fun because I always mess it up. I want to do this piece. I'm gonna, oh, it's still wet from this. I cleaned it out this afternoon. I want to do that piece and I want to do that piece. Okay, and then I have to do that piece. So I'm just going to take this and move it out of my way so I have room to work here. And start with doing the resin. This is just going to go on the floor over here. A little tennis racket. Okay. She's 5. Oh, okay. They still don't understand anything. Hi again, Christine. Oh, you're gonna make some. You were gonna make tacos, but I think it's gonna be some cereal and toast. That sounds delicious. That sounds nice. I've been I've been making my own granola, which is a lot of fun with oats. I'm gonna go glad I didn't rather watch June. Oh, okay. Well, you know, you're a late owl, aren't you? Because I'm off by 9 o'clock. You can always, I mean, 9 o'clock, even though I was out for Lord of the Rings until all that unheard of time. I mean, I'm off here by 9 because I got to go and get my beauty rest. Okay. All right. So one of the things that I love about the IOD molds is that they tell you how much you need to pour each mold. So wait a second. Let me see if I can figure it out. This one is, wait, it would be very helpful if I had what my cups measure in. Let's see what they measure in. Okay. This is drams, and this is grams, so that doesn't work. Oh, milliliters. Okay, good. I got milliliters, and these things work in milliliters. So this one is 14 milliliters, 14, and this one is 22. So that's easy. That's 66. So that means I just put 33 in each one, but these little cups only go up to 30. Interesting. Okay, well, then we know that we're going to have to pour 2 times to get what I want here. So this one is 14, right? It says, am I adding right? 14? No, it's 14. Yeah, and 22 is 36. Oh, even more off. So I'm going to do this one and one of the leaves. And then I'm going to do this one and another leaf. Let's see if that works. Let's get suited up here. I caught some of it, Martha. I'm sorry, but I was in bed going to sleep. I should have just said, hi, I'm going to sleep, but I thought that would be rude. Next time, I promise you, I will say hi, but I'm going to sleep. I was surprised because sometimes I haven't been going on. I have to remind myself to go on Facebook because I've been forgetting to say happy birthday to a lot of people. Not forgetting, just not being on there. So if I'm going to say that that's 10, and this is 14, so that's 24. So I have to put 12 and 12 in each one. Let's just see. If it doesn't work, you know what? You can always re-pour it. Well, this goes to 12 is impossible because I don't have a 12. So it has a 15. So I'll just do 15. Let's make life simple. This is part A. Okay. I am putting the caps on everything because I have the very thin CA glue and it tipped, and I have a bucket over here, a plastic bucket that I keep all my glues and stuff like that, and it tipped and it leaked. Now, that was at around 6 o'clock tonight that I saw that it leaked, and my finger, I had to cut my nails because the CA glue got under my nail, so my nail was sticking to my skin. I used so much acetone to try to clean that up. It was one of those, it's a mess. I was like, oh, if I didn't have acetone, I didn't know what I was going to have to do because I wouldn't have been able to go on because I was stuck all over to everything. And then I had to pour acetone in the plastic bucket because there was so much of the CA glue just, hanging out and doing all sorts of nasty things. Let's see. Does it look like I made it even? Pretty much. Okay. Here we go. The fun begins. All right, you don't have a lot of time to mess around. So let's stir this up. Get this over here. Oh, so you can't have cereal. I've been having soft boiled eggs recently. I know you're not supposed to have soft boiled because everything is so worried about salmonella. But I used to have, I'm getting the best eggs that I can find, organic, free range eggs from Trader Joe's. Does anybody else shop at Trader Joe's? I mean, that's my go-to place to shop, and I absolutely love it. Does anybody else go shopping there? Is that filled up enough? Yeah, that's filled up enough. Now I have some left over. Um, let's see. I might no. You know what? I'm just going to start filling this one, and when I do my next one, I can pour over it whatever it doesn't take. I've seen it work, and if it doesn't work tonight, we'll just do it all over again. Okay. Put this in here, so that gives me an idea of when everything is done. It's that far away, Antonio, and you don't have a Trader Joe's. Oh, shucks, Martha, because I find it. Teresa and I just went there on yesterday, but today's Wednesday, Tuesday. Oops. And she did a big shop there because she doesn't shop there that often. I have one 5 minute, like 10 minutes away, and the other one's about 15, 20 minutes away. So I pretty much shop there for everything. And then I go to Home Depot for like paper products and stuff because basically it's just toilet paper and Bounty. It's 30 minutes. It's like 45 minutes. Yes, because you have to go. The one that Shannon, I think the one is in Nashville, right? The nearest one is Asheville. And that, let me tell you, we tried to go there when we were in Asheville and we tried to get in the parking lot there. We couldn't even park in the parking lot. They didn't make that parking lot big enough. Trader Joe's needs a big parking lot. Big, big. Okay, so while this is drying, because watching this dry is not as much fun, I think I'm going to be needing some paper, these two in the paper clay molds, so I'm going to be using that. Yeah, it's the closest. That's a long ride, and if you don't get there at the right time, you're not going to find a parking spot. Because, like I said, Megan and I could not find a parking spot, and because we went in the afternoon or something like that, but it's a really crummy parking lot. And then right next door, if I remember, right across the street from it, on the same, like on the same side of whatever that main road is, they, what was the name? Harris Teeter? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. I believe it was a Harris Teeter. They had a big parking lot. And I was thinking, well, let's park there and just walk over. But then trying to cross the street wasn't so great. Yeah, I've been having getting back to my soft boiled eggs, which you're not supposed to have. I've been enjoying them because I used to have them all the time. It's kid with olive oil and crackers. Mix it all up, break up the crackers, salt and pepper. And I've missed that. So I'm taking the chance of getting salmonella. Don't feel like cooking anything. Yeah, I can understand that. Let's see, what could you have on? That's a tough one because if you don't have cereal, I was thinking if you have cold cuts, you can make a nice sandwich. I know sometimes you just don't feel like cooking anything, and I totally understand that. What am I doing? I'm being very firm tonight. Either that or this is not as wet as it usually is. Everything keeps breaking on me. All right, let's move everything over so people could at least see what I'm doing. Not that you need to see what I'm doing. Trying to think of a no cook, and there's not really anything that's no cook. I have my other favorite thing that I've been having recently is I usually make things from scratch, but I happen to like the mashed potato buds things in a box where you know, put water and a little milk and a little, they say butter, but I use olive oil because I got to worry about my cholesterol until I go for my new test. So I've been making them with, like, you know, my nuking broccoli and some vegetarian chicken nuggets. And I've been finding that to be a very filling. I get the Impossible Meat chicken nuggets from Trader Joe's, frozen broccoli from Trader Joe's, and the potato buds I have to buy from a different, you know, a regular store. And it takes, you put the chicken nugget, the fake chicken nuggets in the toaster oven, and it takes 20 minutes. And in that time, you nuke your broccoli and you heat up some water, and bingo bango, in 20 minutes you have a nice meal that really, you know, keeps me for a while. Instant potatoes. Oh yeah, because that's I'm making a sandwich. I think the closest to me is Pittsburgh. How far is that, Christine? Yeah, I'm sorry, Shannon. I should have asked how you're feeling. Too nauseous for anything else. Yeah, oh gosh, that bad, huh? Oh, that's the pits. I hate stomach, you know, okay, we don't have to get too graphic, but I'd rather be the other way, sort of, kind of, maybe, if it doesn't hurt, than nauseous. At least an hour? Oh my gosh. You're near Antonio, Christine, right? Antonio, aren't you near Cleveland? I find their prices to be very good. Um, Teresa spent a lot of money there, but she was buying a lot of, the food that is processed. I'm glad. I'm glad you are, Shannon. Okay, those are looking like they're coming right along. Excellent. What are you making for a sandwich, Joanne? Now that we're all talking food, you know what I was oh, what I was thinking of doing and telling me if anybody would be interested, because I might, well, hope you're interested, but if not, that's okay. I'm a firm believer in having kefir, but I'm a firm believer in having kefir. And even though it doesn't, it's a sour drink like yogurt. It has a lot of those good, whatchamacallit, probiotics for your stomach. One of the problems I found with making kefir is that people make too much, and you end up having to like drink, and it's just too much kefir. So I have found a way where I only make 2 cups at a time, and I also found a way how you can do it so that you schedule it on when you make it and when you drink it, or not when you drink it during the day, but and you can therefore make kefir for one, because most of the YouTube videos when I first started making kefir, they're making these big gigantic amounts for families, and nobody drinks kefir but me in the house. Now, I make it into shakes. So if you have to put sugar, I would prefer putting fruit, and then I do put some honey in it, and I even put some oats in it and put it in a blender, and it's very good for your stomach and your little intestines. To me, it feels like I'm drinking really something very healthy. You can even put spinach in it if you want, and you can put like maple syrup and sugar. I mean, you could go off the deep end with how much sugar you put in. I try not to put that much sugar in because that defeats the purpose of trying to make it a healthy drink. But I know some people don't like the taste of kefir. It tastes like sort of like yogurt, and I don't. And I'll tell you, I don't think you should go out and buy the one in the store because it's got a lot of sugar and other things in it. This one you make it's really, it takes 5 minutes to make it, but it has to sit. But your time doing something takes 5 minutes, and it's so healthy for your intestines and stuff. And I just I just think that that's something that we all should start doing, is trying to get our little intestines healthier. You're doing at least an hour. We're doing that's about four. Oh, I'm on the. Oh, okay. I thought you were near Cleveland. I'm sorry, Antonio. I get all confused. But oh, plant-based ham and cheese sandwich. What variety of ham? Do you have Impossible meat down there, Joanne? My two favorite plant-based meat products. Well, I love Morningstar. Morningstar bacon is absolute. Veggie bacon is delicious. It gives you the crunch and the taste of bacon. And Impossible meat. And I think there might be one more that I'm forgetting, but those are my two favorite ones. Okay. When you make paper clay from the molds, I always try to push back on it so it gives it more of a defined thing. I don't know, this paper clay seems to be, it's a new one, but it seems to be a little stiffer than other paper clays that I've had, and I don't know, it could just be me, who knows? It gives you more a sharper, defined image of what you're doing, I think. Let's see if I was able to even make these. Okay. Wow. 2 in Cleveland and 1 in Pittsburgh, all over an hour. Gosh, that stinks. See, even though I did that, I'm still getting fuzzies, these fuzzies. So I just sort of try to push them in. You haven't? I'm sorry, it's being blocked by an emoji of a heart for some reason on my screen. I don't know why this happens, but that's what's been happening recently. You haven't tried that blend? Oh, did I squish this or what? I tried to squish this, and it looks worse than if I didn't squish it. So then you just take your knife and clean it that way. Wow, that I really did a poopy job on this. They're supposed to have the hole in the center. What did I do wrong? Who the heck knows? I would not call this my finest molding by a long shot, but that's okay. This is, it takes time to do crafts. So what else do I have to tell you about recently? Oh, yeah. What other foods are good for when you're nauseous? Can you drink tea of any kind, Shannon? Like sleepy time tea has some chamomile in it and spearmint. Supposedly very soothing for your tummy. Although, what was it? Is it? I don't even remember anymore for what you have. You're supposed to have just plain foods. Okay. Wow. Lots of cleanup tonight. Okay. Alrighty. So we can put these somewhere. Yeah, you just keep making things so that you don't have any room to put anything anywhere. That's a good decision. Is this stuff ready yet? No. Oh yeah, it should be. Why isn't it? Ah, okay. Okay, that's pretty. That came out okay. This one should be ready. That one I'm going to try to leave in. Oops, came off. All right, we got that one. Yay. Okay, so now we're back to, I want another group of leaves and this piece, but I think it came out a little bit, so it might not, so I'll just mold the whole thing. What the heck? Okay. You never know, I could use this for something else. One of, one of the shows with molds, you can always use pieces of them. So never be afraid to just use a piece of them if that's all you have. This could be used somewhere. There you go. And this is sort of something that might be able to be used somewhere. I could cut it down a little bit, get this piece off. So it's not a waste. And if you mold it, the resin becomes very firm. And I've never tried this, but I've seen it done, is that you just use your heat gun and warm it up a little bit if you need it to bend. But let's try something else. So now I got to do this one and another one of this. Okay, so this one says, what does it say over here? 22 mil, 22, no, yeah, 30, what am I doing? Millimeter, what am I doing? Hold on. Milliliters, okay. This is 22, and I'm going to do 10 again, so that's 32. So that's, again, about 50. I'm going to do 15 of each. So let's get the glovies on. You should always use gloves when you're working with this two-part epoxy stuff. All right. So what I say? I'm going to do 15 of each, right? I said 15? Well, 15. Okay, this is my A cup. $15. And B cup. So for the most part, what I try to do, what determines if I use paper clay or epoxy, is if something doesn't have to be very firm, and because this is going on top of the piece, it's going to sit on the top of the piece, so I need that to be as firm as possible. And if I use the two-part epoxy, if I want something to be able to bend, and it's not a a part, it's just sort of like the design, not a part of the structure, then I use the paper clay. That's how I'm trying to break it up now. Sometimes I'll just go back and forth and not care, if I feel like using epoxy clay. But on this piece, what I'm trying to do is determine what has to be firm and what doesn't. Oh gosh. How long has it been now, Christine, that you've been cancer free? Is it, I know it's been over a year, but has it been 2 years? Okay, let's get to pouring. Wow. Congratulations, lady. Now, Nora, because this isn't really, well, maybe this is good that I'm making these stiff pieces because, oops, we made a mess. Get some epoxy over there because it didn't go over there. Okay, I don't have that much left. Oh, where can I put it that I don't have that much left? I don't know. I can feel it starting to, you know what? I feel it starting to harden up, so just leave it. Let's just leave it. I'll take it out later. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. I have a lot of pieces, and sometimes I just mold pieces so that I can, so I can judge. It's hard for me to judge sometimes what I need and what I don't need in a project, or even the design, how you want the design to come out. And it's so much easier if you have the piece there, even if it's done in the wrong. This one not only is it flimsy, it's like it holds on to the dirt, like so it's so much easier to see. Let's see. I don't know if I want any of these. See, I don't know what I want really yet. I have semi idea, so I have to start making it. And once these set up, we can do that. Christine, what are you using the industrial double type tape for? To keep your prosthetic in place? Oh my goodness. You'll be ripping your skin off. I snore and I was using those strips because whenever I go away with people, I keep them up because, and so I've been using those strips on my nose, and I have to tell you, they hurt like heck coming off. I thought I was giving like myself one of those skin peels on my nose when I took those snow snore slip things off. Don't be using carpet tape. Gee. Oh, goodness gracious, ladies, you're still as crazy as ever. Oh, something flew in there. All right, well, I don't think I'll be worried about it. I want to maneuver this one, so I want to take that one out as soon as I can. Oh, by the way, yeah, here's something else. This is my latest candle, fake candle I got on Amazon because the other ones that I had were taller and they didn't look as real. And I have a candelabra that, like, a stand candelabra, and I don't use real candles. If you've seen me do my Halloween things, you know I don't use real candles anymore because I got wax all over the walls and everything else like that. So, but this one has a nice, oh, can you see it on the camera? This one's light. Sometimes the light that they have is very it's almost got a green tinge to it and it doesn't look real. So these ones, the smaller ones, are very pretty because the light is at least orange, so it doesn't look so fake. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joanne. Look, she's not here yet. Oh, and do I have my name on the bottom of the screen? That's weird. When did that occur? Yeah, Cora's in here. I just looked. Is my name appearing on the bottom of the screen there? Because it's on the bottom of my screen, not my screen where I see where I'm doing, but like there's in StreamYard, you have little rectangles underneath the big screen that shows your name. I just got this prosthesis and it fits in the pocket of my bra. Everything is shifting. Oh, goodness. Well, you know what? That must be uncomfortable. Is it uncomfortable too, besides everything else? They really, come on, world, get it together. I don't want to say anything vile, but if it was for a man, they would have got it together. No offense, Antonio. It's very uncomfortable. Yeah. See, Christine, that's not good. I mean, come on. Is this your first prosthesis? I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. I'm looking for my. Oh, there's my sister. Here she comes. Okay. Hi, my sister. I'm gonna put you. She's coming on. Oops. Wait. Sorry, that was stupid. Is it working? Why isn't it working? Hold on. Corey, I can't seem to get you on. Can you hear me? Lordy. Why is everything on? Add to stage. There you are. I got you on. Hi, Cora. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. My sister having a bit of a headache. I just took a couple of Excedrin just a little while ago, but I'm hanging in. It is actually, we're seeing some sun today, so that's kind of nice because we weren't supposed to be seeing sun. We were supposed to be raining today again. So yeah, it's supposed to be rain. Excuse me, it's supposed to be raining today, and I thought clearing up. Well, maybe today was the day it was clearing up. I don't even know. I've lost track, but we've got so much rain. But then it's supposed to be good for a couple of days, and then I think it's supposed to rain again.
I just messed up my glove trying to get you on.
Oh, I'm sorry, my sister. What do you want? It's very nice.
I'll show you in a sec because I can unmold it now, but let me fix my glove.
Okay, well, go ahead. And I'm just checking the weather because I was like, oh, God, no more rain, please. All right. So
do you mind because I need my screen? Do you mind if I just put it on me for a little bit?
No, not at all. I don't need to be on screen at all, my sister. That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Are you kidding? Absolutely. I just want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Christine. Hi, Martha. Hi, Tony. Looks like you've got a full house here. Ashley.
Yeah. Barbara's feeling under the weather, so she's not with us.
Oh, boy. Well, hi, Barb, anyway. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. I just did that. We were talking about Christine's prosthetic keeps moving on her.
Oh, I didn't know she had a prosthetic. Hi, Joanne.
Yeah.
What's a prosthetic? What prosthetic? What?
Oh, this is still gooey. Christine had breast cancer.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Christine.
I feel comfortable saying that because you have mentioned it.
Ay. Well,
Yeah,
you know what? Congratulations. I mean, seriously, you beat it. Yay. Yay for you.
that's not coming
Don't mess
out.
it up, June. If it's not dry yet, don't mess it up.
No, not dry yet.
Those are pretty though.
Thank you. These are moles. Yes, all sorts of things we're going to be doing with moles. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, okay, Christine, I thought so. Otherwise I would have just said no, but I know, yeah, that you posted it on Facebook. So when you post to me, when you post something on Facebook, that's everyone knows.
Well, the whole world can see it, damn.
It's free. It's free. It's sort of like if you didn't want to post it on people to know, then don't post it on Facebook. That's my thing, you know.
I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
So we can talk about this. Thank you, Christine.
Christine is good. Ah, thank God. Okay.
I think it's awesome they have bras. Yeah, but now, you know what, Martha? I agree with you 100% that they're finally getting bras. Because, like I said, if something was like this for a guy, they would have figured this out a long time ago. But it's shifting on Christine, and it's making her uncomfortable. And that's what's, like.
You know what? They should have perfected it. I'm so sorry, June.
I
You know,
right? That's what I'm saying.
remember, our grandmother had a total mastectomy, and she wore a bra that had full padding in it because she had nothing left. And basically, I think she had the operation when she was in Italy before she even got here. I might be mistaken on that. But they pretty much butchered her. And, in those days, they didn't have everything that they have available today. So to think that they still haven't perfected that in all this time, like you said, if it was, whatever. Anyway, bottom line is they should have done a lot more to help out.
Yes. And
Christine said it was fitted and ordered. You see, that makes no sense, Christine, that it doesn't fit you right and that, So I'm sorry about that, Christine. But it's like, geez, Louise. It's not bad enough you had to go through all that trauma and stuff. Now you still have to deal with stuff after. That's sorry.
Yeah, that was a lot of it was, yeah.
So my sister, I see that you're popping out some of these molds here, huh?
Yes, I'm popping.
Now, what's in that mold? Like, what's it made of? The stuff that's
coming out. This is 2-part epoxy resin.
Oh, okay.
That you mix together, part A, part B, and then I also have paper clay with some other molds. And once I bring the piece up that I'm working on, I could show people what my idea is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're very busy with this. You're busy working on different things like every week. It's amazing. I was just thinking about that this morning, like how much inventory you're putting out. And I think that's amazing that you constantly have, creative ideas.
Well, I'm trying to use up all the junk I have.
Oh my goodness. That's great. Okay, so that's a rose already, right? The rose that's on it.
And this was done in paper clay using this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the leaves somewhere like this. This is all going to be painted off white with a brown antiquing glaze. Okay, so I'm going a little shabby chic this time, or what they consider shabby chic.
I love shabby chic. Cool.
Oh, good. Okay, then this, I'm not sure yet. I want this up here.
I thought you were going to put the other one on the top. That's interesting. Okay.
All right. And then, well, I was going to do it as a double, but the roses sort of got stuck. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I was thinking of doing it like this.
That I thought was pretty. Yeah.
And then putting this one, but I got to move the rose down if I do that.
That looks nice. Okay.
And then put this one on top of it.
Oh.
Too much? Yeah.
Yeah, too much.
Okay. Then maybe What about this? No. Okay. We're gonna first work on the things I know what I want to do. So let me take these are paper clay.
Poor Christine couldn't find it today. She was digging in the closets and found it on a table under stuff. Oh God, Christine. Oh yeah, poor baby. Jeez.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty. Oh, that's cool, June. That looks nice.
Yeah. Then I want to make
just like that. You're going to put more stuff on it?
Oh yeah, like molds on top of molds.
Wow.
And now I got to figure out. Hold on. I don't know exactly how I want this.
Is that going to be like a picture frame, or is that a mirror? What is that like?
No, this is a embroidery hoop, one of the 3 that I purchased.
Okay.
I wanted something to go higher here.
So why don't you leave that one on top and pull the other one down further, and then just put the rose and the other leaves down even further than that. You know what I mean? Like put the one that's beneath the one that you're holding on. Yeah, pull it into the mesh.
Okay.
Where the
and then
like that. What do you think? Too much?
No, it doesn't matter to me. I want to go a lot. It's just I'm trying to figure out which is okay. It would help.
Christine is saying take the thing on top and put it at the bottom instead. I don't know which one she's talking about now. Which thing on top?
This one, Christine, this top piece.
Hold on. Waiting to get the response.
Well, I already have something on the bottom that I'm not sure it wouldn't really go. Let me show you. Let's move that.
Oh yeah, see? She said no.
And this is on.
Wait, okay. That one's already on?
Oh. This is already on, and this is wood, and I had to screw it on.
Okay.
All right, what about that?
Ugh, no. Martha said the wing thing. Oh, that's the wing thing. Okay, well, what if you put the wing thing up further, Judy, like into the mesh?
Like this?
All the way up, so that it's not. Oh yeah, no.
If I put it here, then I'm going to ruin that, and then that's okay because I might cover it anyway. Okay, hold on. And we'll figure this out. We will always figure this out. Let's move this down because this isn't on yet. Now I can put something different than this up there. I don't have to put this up there. I can put it. Now I need it to go in front of the thing. Wait. I just want to see my original idea and see if this was going to go here. And this is going to go here. Well, that makes it harder for everybody to see, but it's the only way to keep it up.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Likes the taller piece at the top by itself, like that.
I was just thinking like that. Okay.
All right.
Then, am I even looking at this straight? There's got to be something coming around because it's all right. So, all right, hold on.
Why don't you put the leaves upside down, coming down at the leaves, not the
this?
One. Yeah. The other. Yeah, like that, like a diagonal. Or diagonal. Yeah, that's cute too.
But then I don't have anything for the rose. We have other things. Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna, because I'm gonna make a stem too.
I like the diagonal right now too, like having the two things, one and then the rose in the middle. That's
and then the other. Okay.
Yeah, nice too.
I have to make the stem, which we haven't made yet.
On the rose? On the rose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Small scrolls.
Small scrolls on the side.
Yes, we will do that. Hold on. If I can get the stupid, because we didn't finish the other thought that we have to show you, because let's see. Hold on. Let's get it sort of where we think it's going to go. You stay there, because I was thinking of putting these on here too. Can everybody see I got to move everything up. We're running out of space here. Hold on. We're going to start putting a few things away so I can move things up. Oh, that was fun. Get that out of the way. Get this over there. Get this candle out of here so don't mess this candle up. Put that there. Okay. All right. Okay. We were thinking of putting this to have these two candles coming. So this is going to be very bottom heavy.
Is this going to be on a wall?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, so basically it's a candle holder.
Well, it's a candle holder. Yes. It's a pretty candle. So yes.
Okay.
So we're going to put the two candles here, or no, see, if I put these things, I can't put them there. Put the two candles here, or wait, I originally thought I can put them over here, but I'm going to have to put them on first before I put these on, before I put the molds on.
You don't like them? Nah, I think they're too far away. I don't know.
I can go up.
Oh, that's better. That's better. And then you're going to have candles in those right?
Well, I'm going to have fake candles. Yeah, I'm not going to put real candles in there.
Yeah. All right, that's kind of pretty. Christina is saying the flourish is at the top, at the bottom, up at top. Wait, the flourish is at the bottom, up at top on the sides of the pointy following the frame.
Got it.
Oh, good. I'm glad, because I'm not sure what that meant. And Martha said she can't see how the holders will be supported properly. Yeah, I was kind of wondering that, because they seem very heavy. That's
what I'm using this for. This is a two-part epoxy that you mix together, and once it dries, it's like a rock. So what I'm going to have to do is take these, and I believe this is what Joanne was talking about, going like this. Let's do what Joanne was talking about first.
Okay.
So we have this here, and then I would have the molds coming around like this. Okay, so first, let's get that settled. Is that what you meant, Joanne?
Christine said yes. Oh, I don't know. I think that's what Joanne meant, though. That's pretty, though, like that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's step one.
It's kind of pretty. Okay. I like it.
All right, so step two is to get these on here and have them make sure that they're held up.
Yeah, because I don't know that they're going to, especially if they have a candle in them, they look heavy for the frame. I don't know if when the frame is finished, whether it's going to look like that. But right now with the mesh and everything else, it looks delicate. And then those candle holders look kind of heavy for that piece, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They look
These
heavy.
These are not that heavy. These are like some kind of aluminum.
Yeah, but they look heavy.
They look heavy?
Yeah. Are you going to paint them?
Yeah, everything's getting painted white.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe if it's painted white, it's not silver like that. But you see your bow underneath. Your bow underneath. I mean, the candle holders look big. Like they don't look in what's the word?
Proportion to the bow?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that either the bow needs to be a little bigger, but the bow is already done, right? So you can't change that.
The bow is wood, but what's going to happen is that one of these, which one now?
Yeah.
Is going to be going over it.
Oh, I see.
So, well, I don't know how to do it just yet. because I didn't put the thing in. So it's going to be going over it. I mean, I don't have to put these on. I can put these on something else.
I
You
think
know,
that
I could put. So then, in other words, what everybody's saying is that what I would just be doing is this and this, because I wanted to put like lots of moles on this thing. I wanted to, like, you know, almost twist the moles all over the place. Okay, let's go back to having that up on top. Okay, the stem.
right.
Okay. I have these, so I can maybe use these. Hold on. There. So I can put this one back up there. Where's the other one? So in other words, this is it, because this to me as it is sort of like boring, except for maybe a little of this in the groove over here.
I think it's pretty, but the bottom looks like maybe you either bring the rows and the two things down, because there's a lot of room on underneath there.
Yeah, there will be, yes, but there also will be the stem. So
Right.
I can't do the, let's pretend that's the stem.
Right.
Just so that you have some, you
Oh,
know,
so you have
visual.
a long stem. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty, actually. You think it's not enough?
Well, it wasn't up to what I was thinking of doing, but I mean, it could, you know, because I was thinking of making it much more ornate. Like, I don't like, then once you start doing moles, you like doing a lot of moles, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So
So
you,
I guess with just the pearls over here,
oh, that's pretty.
you know, like I did with that other one that I did.
Yeah, I like the little pearls. They're really pretty.
And then painting it all white with the brown antiquing. I think that would, okay, so
But the pearls are going to stay white, right? Or are you going to paint over the
no,
pearls?
everything gets painted over. Everything gets wishy-washed. Oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna lay
Night,
down. Oh,
Shannon.
good night, Shannon. Feel better.
Feel better, Shannon. I know how she feels. I feel like crap myself. I was thinking about after the call, I'm probably just gonna go straight to bed. I don't even know if I feel like eating anything. I'm like, ugh.
Really? Why are you feeling like crap?
Well, last night it was weird. After I ate this big salad and stuff, my stomach was very upset. And I took some stuff to digest, my usual digestive enzymes and stuff, but it was very unsettled. And then I did some club soda, the bitters and soda that I usually do. And that settled it, but I still felt, because I had to run the bathroom a few times, I still felt like I needed maybe some electrolytes. So that I had some, and 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up with, thinking I should have some electrolytes. So I went in and put some electrolytes in water and drank a little. It was just a very odd night. And I just feel like, I'm thinking it might be because I gave up coffee. Now I gave up coffee over a week ago, but I'm thinking maybe I'm going through withdrawals this week. I don't know. With the headache and stuff, because today is a headache. So I don't know if it's related to what happened last night or whether or not it's separate from that. But I've been feeling
Why
like
did you give up coffee?
because okay, I'll tell you why I gave up coffee.
Wait, before you tell us that, wait.
That's pretty.
Okay. This is with them, the top and the bottom the same way. Covering the entire frame with molds and being ornate. I'm going to do that somehow. Joanne, I'm not quite sure how, but we will figure it out. But this is with these things the same way as that. This is the second way. Or the other way was like this. I like it better with them pointing up into the frame. You like this?
Yeah.
What does everybody like? This is number 2. Well, this is number 1 because this is how I started. Okay, everybody look at number 1.
Mm-hmm. I like number 1.
Okay, and this is number 2.
Martha likes number 1. I don't know. We're waiting on the others to weigh in. Is Anthony still on? Anthony?
I think he went off.
He probably went off. I don't think he was even on when I said hello to him. But anyway, well, the only one that weighed in so far is Martha besides me. She said number one. I'm saying
number one. I like them both.
Christine likes them both. Joanne says one. So Martha said one. Joanne said one. Christine said both ways. She likes
and
both.
you said one.
Yeah.
So one is like this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it fits the frame better. Like it kind of cups the frame better.
All right. Then one it is.
Okie dokie.
All right. Then we will figure out. All right. So what I'm going to do.
Very pretty.
Okay. So why did you give up coffee?
Oh, so, okay. So I went to the wellness doctor because I had been having more and more phlegm in my throat. And I thought it was as a result of, that lung thing and blah, blah, blah. Like I kept to clear my throat and it was hard to clear my throat. And so William bought a humidifier, which did help during the night because I usually couldn't breathe during the night and I'd have to always use a spray. But with the humidifier, I haven't had to use the spray. So we've been using a humidifier every night. Okay. So that cleared up one thing. And then I was still having this junk in my throat. And when I went to the wellness doctor, she asked me if I was drinking coffee. And I said, yeah. She said, how many ounces? And I said, I don't know. Because I usually drank whatever the venti size is of iced coffee. So I don't know if that's 16 ounces, whatever. Anyway, net, that's what I told her. And she said, every indication that she could see was that it was burning my throat. So I stopped and it stopped. So as soon as I stopped the coffee, it got less, the phlegm was less and less.
Oh.
So I think she might have had, because number one, June, and I was having it with coconut milk. So I don't know if that had something to do with it. I would think that would really dilute it. But, Starbucks coffee, I always felt like it was too acidy for me. And I always liked coffee bean and tea leaf coffee better. But there isn't a coffee bean and tea leaf close by. So I got used to, having it with milk, a latte. But the Starbucks coffee, that is. But now, so now I'm doing mint tea from Starbucks every morning instead of, because the caffeine, she said between the caffeine and the acid, it was burning my throat. And I think she might have had something there, either one or the other, maybe not both, but yeah. So it's definitely improved. So I think, okay, she had some, I never thought of that, but yeah, that seems to have alleviated a lot of it. So there you go.
Okay, because I just read something from WebMD that how they always used to say that coffee dehydrates you?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Go ahead.
That's not true. Like when you're trying to drink your 8 cups of water a day, you weren't supposed to include your coffee. Well, they debunked that, which I was very happy for.
Oh, all right. Well, that's groovy. And you know what? Your coffee is much more yummy because it's not as, acidic. So I don't know if it's just Starbucks coffee and coffee in general. I haven't tested it yet because I want to make sure that I'm completely feeling better and not, that this isn't just a fluke and maybe that wasn't the cause of it. So I'm waiting for a little bit. I'm waiting for a little bit longer to see, but it seems to me it's really, really helped a lot because it was starting to get bad like every day. Like it was like I had this stuff in my throat and remember I told you I kept having phlegm and I kept.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I heard it in your,
right.
Yes. Well, the thing is, Starbucks coffee is the espresso and
right.
You're not drinking. I make the brown coffee,
right.
And I'm even putting it with like Barbara had this thing where you do 50-50 in the grinds, 50 regular and 50 decaf.
Well, I tried the decaf Starbucks and it tasted fine, but I still had the feeling that it was acidic. So I'm still playing with it. The mint tea I enjoy in the morning because it's kind of nice. And I'm just going to go with that for right now. And I think that had a lot to do with it because I feel this week, I feel very tired too. And I don't know if that's part of it. I think it's basically that I'm coming down off the coffee, but
Well,
All
mint
right.
tea, is it just mint? It doesn't have any caffeine in it?
Yeah, it's an herb. It's an herbal. Yeah.
Because I also found out that coffee is good, and coffee is good for your liver.
Oh, see.
Yes.
Well,
So
maybe
I'm so happy that coffee's good because everybody's always trying to. How many cups of coffee do you drink? It's like, well, the doctors, I can't stand. Oh God, never
I know,
mind.
and I must
Don't
tell
get
you,
me started.
I could always drink coffee, like anytime, day or night. It would never keep me up or anything. Never got me
No,
that jittery. Every once in a while, the Starbucks, like if I had, I don't know, one time I got jittery on Starbucks, but for the most part, no. But I'm trying to look it up right now, actually, the menu to see whether or not the mint tea, I'm thinking that the mint tea does not have, let me see, caffeine in it, but you know what? I'm going to make sure right now and see. Customize, reset, a blend of mint and a pinch of lemon creates a refreshing flavor that's super cool for a caffeine-free herbal tea. Yeah, it's caffeine-free. So yeah, there's no caffeine and it's, it's a nice, I mean, it's a nice tea and I have it with a little bit of stevia and, not bad in the morning because it almost tastes like spearmint chewing gum. You know what I mean?
I'm glad that you can have stevia because I can't have stevia.
Yeah, I like stevia because
Don't like.
it's a natural plant. I like that much better than anything else.
Yeah,
But
I can't. Yeah, I can't have it. Well, I've never tried mushroom coffee.
you know what? That's what my wellness doctor said. Try the mushroom coffee. And at one point, I think I even bought some, and then I'm like, no, because I take mushrooms anyway. Like I take 2 mushroom tablets a day, and I didn't want to overdo with the mushrooms. So I don't know, for some reason, I don't know. People swear by the mushroom coffee, so it's supposed to be good and it's supposed to be a probiotic. But
Oh wait.
June also, she gave me to make my own kefir, like you're making.
Yep.
Yeah, so she gave me a kefir starter and stuff. I just haven't done it yet, and I'm going to mix it with coconut. I finally got the coconut milk. But she said to put it in a blender, and I've just been apprehensive because I don't think after the blender that I have a container that's big enough. I need to get like a mason jar that's really big, and I don't know where to get one so that I can keep it in the refrigerator. What do you keep your kefir in?
Okay. Well, see, wait, I'm confused. Did she give you the starter or like,
Well,
cause you have,
she gave me a starter and something else. She gave me 2 different boxes, and then she gave me a recipe of what to do. And basically, it was to mix these 2 boxes in with 2 cans of coconut milk, and then you could add any vegetables or fruits or seeds that you would like.
okay, but are you going to be able to renew it or it's just one shot deal?
No, it's something that you make a batch of it.
And that's it.
Yeah. I mean,
See, mine I renew. Like mine, okay. Kefir is a grain. Think of sort of like maybe big curd cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make the video now that we're talking about it. 'Cause I was just asking the late everybody if I should make the video. You buy it from Amazon.
Oh.
And they send it to you in like a little condiments cup.
Yeah.
And you have to do it a couple of times to get it activated. And how I've worked it out was I put it in 2 cups of milk, and then you have to wait like 18 hours,
Right.
strain it out,
Right.
and then you put the grains the things that look like cottage cheese in another container and put that in 2 cups of milk, and then you have to wait. I wait a day because I don't, and then I'll tell you all the per things, but I make it on almost every other day.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, this one you keep it and then you just have a tablespoon in the morning and one at night, but that you store it in the refrigerator and stuff. So you keep it until like it's a big, you put it in a blender or a food processor and get it till it's frothy, and then you put it in a mason jar, and then you just take it, until it's done, and then you make it again.
starting all over from scratch.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
And you know
okay,
what?
so
Hold on.
that's the difference.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
go.
difference.
I'm gonna go downstairs and get the 2 little boxes, so I tell you exactly what I can show it to you too. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting something out of my pocket. I need a piece of gum for all of this. I'm gonna have to make my keeper video, guys, ladies. Okay. Now this, I didn't like how that one was looking. Okay. Make another one of this. Now I always get confused when I do this on which side I should use. It's, wait, this was this one, so I'm using this one. Okay. Everybody move over.
Okay. All right, I'm back. Woo!
Now to answer, because it's saying to check Amazon,
Yeah.
I have gallon ball jars.
Uh-huh.
But I also make my kefir in I think it's 20-ounce jars. I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know. I have a smaller mason jar, but I'll check. You know, that's a good idea. Check Amazon. It's called, one is a culture starter and the other one is a kefir starter. And then she says she's calling this a fermented food recipe. And I'm supposed to use 1 packet of kefir starter and 1 packet of culture starter, 2 cans of coconut milk or 2 cans of coconut water, blend till frothy, leave it in a mason jar overnight, enjoy 2 tablespoons, 1 in the AM, 1 in the PM. The longer it's out, the more it ferments. Day 2, put it in the fridge, blend with your favorite fruit, nuts, or seeds.
Wow.
So I don't know.
That's totally different than what I did, Cora. That's why I'm like,
Right.
It's totally different.
Well, yours is a lot more involved, and I think, yeah, I think you're doing a good one. But she was talking to me about this, and she happened to have this stuff. So you know what? I didn't realize, June, but these little boxes have 6 packets in each one. So I guess I can make them. I thought it was only one, because the one box is $23, the other box is $27, and I'm like, shit. I thought it was only one to make it once, but there's 6 packets in each, so that's great. So
okay, that's good because. But you're putting okay. How much are you adding to it?
2 cans of coconut water or coconut milk, and the cans are, I think, God, they're downstairs. I think they're 8 ounces each, so that's 16 ounces. So I have to have a mason jar that's at least 16 ounces. So I'm looking here, and the mason jar I have, I think, is somewhere around 16 ounces. So I'm going to need more. I think I need a 32-ounce mason jars, and I see that they have them here, a pack of 4 for $18.99, which is fabulous. But I'm thinking maybe, but this is a pack of 4, so I'm kind of just wanting 1, but I guess I can't. Oh, here, 2 mason jar wine mouth. That's better, $14.99. Maybe I'll get that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're 32 ounces, and that'll be big enough, because I want to add like blueberries. I may want to add, it says, I may want to add a banana, and I may want to add some poppy seeds. I don't know about that.
My question is, Cora, she's saying that you should have coconut milk. How's the cholesterol? Because I'm worried about my cholesterol as well.
Well, she said 2 cans of I love coconut milk. She said 2 cans of coconut milk or coconut water. Says, does coconut water have cholesterol in it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I just know that that coconut has a lot of cholesterol in it.
Hold on a second. I'm going to look it up. Hold on.
Yeah, you look, maybe you find out, so maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because.
Okay, coconut milk. All right. Well, see, there's a lot of different coconut milk. So hold on a second. Let me see. Low prices on coconut milk. I got the ones at Trader Joe's. So let me pull up Trader Joe's coconut milk. Hold on. Trader Joe's coconut milk. Okay. All right. So let's see if what the nutrition thing on the coconut milk is. Hold on. Okay, Trader Joe's organic coconut milk, reduced fat. Is that the one I got? Shoot. I think I just got the organic coconut milk. I didn't get the reduced fat. But anyway, let's just look and see what the ingredients are in that puppy. Oh, God. And then a pop-up for Amazon comes up. Jesus, Amazon is just so annoying to me. Okay, so this, why roll over the image? No, I wanted to see what's on the back. I want to see the ingredients, people. Okay, oh shoot, just says coconut milk. Okay, so now I'm going to say Trader Joe's coconut milk ingredients. Trader Joe's coconut milk ingredients. Oops, milk, M-I-L-K. Ingredients. Or I should say nutritional. Thank you, ladies, for the tips on the Amazon because yeah, they have the size that I need. Okay, Trader Joe's canned coconut oil contains filtered water, coconut cream, oh God, it's got a whole lot of shit in it. Organic coconut base. Joe's may have. Yeah, I know. It's like calcium.
Yeah, I was like listening intently. I was like,
vitamin D2, selenium, zinc oxide, folic acid, and vitamin B12. So how much? Wait. So now I don't need the ingredients. I need the nutritional value, right? Nutritional.
Now wait a minute. Do you have? Is this in a carton and a can or a can?
Can.
In the can. Okay.
Yes, in a can. Okay. How many calories? Okay, it says Trader Joe's coconut milk. It says protein 1 gram, total sugar is 1 gram, trans fats 0.
Okay, keep going.
That's a good thing. Well, that's all it says. Hold on, let me look and see calories. Oh, here we go. Okay, carbohydrates 1 gram, fiber 0, sugars 1, protein 1, cholesterol 0.
Really?
Yes.
I'm very surprised at that.
Yep. That's the organic coconut milk. Yes.
Right. No, I know. I'm very surprised.
And I think they have a reduced fat one, so I don't know what it has
reduced fat one if it doesn't have like any fat in it.
Well, this has fat in it, but it doesn't have cholesterol. It says saturated fat 11 grams, total fat 11 grams, but then I went down to cholesterol. It says 0.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how they divvy that crap up, but yeah, that's what it says. So yeah. Oh, so the organic regular one has 110 calories per quarter of a cup. And the unsweetened one has 60 calories per cup.
Well, you're only having tablespoons.
Right. So I don't care. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's fine. Yeah. So anyway, so it sounds like, yeah, Trader Joe's organic coconut milk is got 0 cholesterol in it, folks. So in case you are wondering about that, there you go. And yeah, so I'm very happy about that.
Me too. Yeah.
I wasn't even looking at that because I was, but anyway, yeah. So that's what she said. So basically, it's 1 packet of each of these.
Wait a minute. Why did she recommend it?
Well, she's telling me that I don't know why she thought I need she asked me if I was taking a probiotic, and I said, Yes, because it's for digestion. And once you're, if your intestines and everything are working right, then everything's going to be working right. So she said, what are you doing as far as a probiotic? So I had been taking, because remember, recently I heard that if you take a probiotic, you don't get COVID. So I decided to start taking a probiotic because I eat a lot of vegetables, but I said, you know what? I think I need to take a probiotic. So anyway, so I went and I did some research, and then I looked online and blah 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 for the best probiotics, and then I bought one off the counter, and then that's what I said to her, and she said, "Well, let me hold on a second," and she ran to her refrigerator that's in the actual office and gave me a tablespoon of the kefir. And she said, some people don't like it, and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? And it was fine, because she had mixed it with, I think, blueberries or raspberries or both, or I don't know what. But it tasted, fine. I mean, 1 tablespoon. I mean, big deal. So, so I said, okay. And she gave me this. And I said, I've been wanting to do that. My sister makes it. I said, but it seemed involved and stuff. She said, well, I have, something that might be easier. And I said, okay, well, terrific. So that's how I wound up doing this. Now I bought it several weeks ago, and I just haven't been to Trader Joe's in a while. So I finally went to Trader Joe's to get my coconut milk because I want to get it from there. And so now that I have my coconut milk, I'm going to, as soon as I get my mason jar that's big enough, because the only one I have is like, I don't know, maybe a 10 ounce or 12 ounce. I don't know. So I need the one that's 32 ounce that I just saw on Amazon. I'm going to order that right now. And then as soon as I get that, I'll be able to do it up in my blender and then, package it. So that's good.
Okay.
Put it in the refrigerator and stuff, so that this way the second day, she said, put it in the refrigerator and stuff like that. But I'm just wondering, how long would it last?
The one I make lasts about a week.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can get William to take it too, because I think that would be good for him. So I'm thinking if I make it, I'm going to ask him if he would like to have some too. It's just a tablespoon. So what's the big deal?
Yeah, that's a really small amount, because I'm drinking 8 ounces of it a day.
Really?
Yeah, I take 8 ounces and I put it in a blender and I make a milkshake with like blueberries, a little honey, a little oat.
Gotcha. Okay, well.
I also put in a little protein powder.
Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. So yes, now I'm opening this thing, and these little packets inside. This is great. Oh, I'm so happy. I thought it was just 1 packet in each, and I was thinking that's damn expensive. I'm not doing that. But now there's 6, so I don't know how long the 6 will last me. How big a portion, whatever. But I think I'll try to do it tomorrow, and then give you guys an update next week on my little kefir making expedition here.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do, Corey, because I was trying to figure this out if I should do it, but I think I'm going to make a video for kefir for one, just to show how easy it really is to make.
Really? Because it sounds complicated, and you know me, June. I'm just
it's not. It sounds complicated, but once somebody shows it to you, it's not complicated.
Okay, cool. Then you should do it, because I would love to watch it.
Okay.
And Joanne, if you try mushroom coffee, let me know how it tastes, because that's another thing that my wellness doctor told me about mushroom coffee a while ago. So I should have done it when she told me, because if I had done it, I probably wouldn't have this issue with my throat. But I'm hoping now my throat is on the mend, because like I said, I haven't had this, where I constantly am like clearing my throat, because I think I was creating my own drama there with that, which is so nuts. But I didn't even think about that.
Well, I'll tell you, like, I have to say that Megan, like, drinking, I don't know this, drinking espresso, we always called it black coffee versus brown coffee, but drinking espresso coffee, I think, is really tough, because there is a lot of acid in that.
Oh, yeah.
And even Megan was seeming to have some problems. So she switched over to matcha, and she's not having the same problems anymore.
And I wanted to do matcha, but matcha is also has caffeine.
Right.
And, matcha's tea, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so how does she have it? Does she have it with milk?
She's having it with, she's trying 1% milk and 2%, wait, she's trying skim, no fat milk and 2% milk. And she's got to tell me which one she likes better. And she makes a simple syrup with vanilla, a simple syrup with vanilla sugar.
Oh, nice.
And she makes her own little drink every day, but it hasn't been affecting her stomach. But
Ah,
it's not the caffeine, I think, that's bothering you as much as it is the acidity of the coffee.
I think so because like I've drank coffee before, like unless I drank coffee for a long time that it never bothered me earlier in life every day. So I'm thinking
No,
it could be just the acidity of that coffee. I don't know. Like I said, with your coffee, I'm sure I might be okay. What I want to do is I'm going to stop for a couple of weeks and then I'm going to start experimenting. But I definitely want to get better first and then feel the difference, like try a matcha or try this or try that, because I do enjoy having that kind of a beverage in the morning. And the tea is okay, but it's just not really doing it for me. And I would love to really just have chai tea every day because I love chai, but it's way, 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 it's got a lot of calories and a lot of sugar. But unfortunately, I would love to have chai tea because I love that. I love the taste of it, but
so I guess what I'm trying to say is, have you tried just using brown coffee,
no.
regular coffee?
Well, can I do that at Starbucks?
Didn't you get a coffee maker?
Yes, but June, I don't want to fuck with it. It's just annoying. Where's Teresa, by the way? Why is she not on the call?
She went out today somewhere, I think.
All right.
She said she was, and I never sent her the link because she said she wouldn't be able, and I forgot to send her the link because, to tell you the truth, by the time I finish sending links all over, I forget sometimes. I do.
I hear you.
And I didn't even send Mike the link. They're not in school this week. They're off.
Oh, nice. Okay. What are they off? What is this?
Washington week or something. I don't know what they call it anymore. They get
Week.
Yes, that's it. Not Washington. Yes, President's Week.
Well, you were close. He was a president.
Our first.
Yes. My sister, what's a Bijou 32 ounce? I mean, a Bijou is a mason jar. Is there a difference between a ball mason jar and a mason jar and a Bijou?
Yes. Well, I always, what did you say? A Bijou?
They have on Amazon, they have a Bijou, Bedoo mason jar.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I buy whatever mason jar size I need, but I always get wide mouth.
Right. They're all wide mouth, all of these. I'm just wondering the brand. So you don't care if it says ball on it or whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay.
No. I like to, okay, let me rephrase that. If I am canning, like if I make jelly and I'm canning, I prefer ball jars because I know that they're good. But if I'm not canning and it's a jar, then I don't care if it's the shape I want it, because the ones I have, when I show you how I make my kefir, they're not ball jars, but I absolutely love them. They were in the antique. Oh, I don't know if you looked at the antique when you were here.
No, I didn't. Yeah. My sister also do all mason jars have lids and bands, or is it just some?
A lot of mason jars now come with the plastic lids, which I bought because I don't like the band. Okay. I like the bands and the things when I'm canning, but for keeping things in it, I prefer the plastic lids. So I bought plastic lids for all of my mason jars because I use my the jelly jars. I have the cans and the thing because you need that to do the seal in the jelly jars. But for all the other mason jars I have plastic lids for them.
Okay.
And I bought them separately.
I didn't want to do the plastic, but now I'm thinking, as I'm looking through all these on Amazon, it looks like they all have They're all with a lid. Oh, the 64 ounces wide mouth, half gallon mason jar, which is what I think the wellness doctor had when she gave it to me, because it was a big mason jar that she had it in. I have to do some research here because I don't know. Is there a difference with with the lid and stuff? You just have to put the lid on, right?
With the plastic lid, it's a screw on. And so is the other one, but that's two pieces, and I don't like the metal because sometimes, okay, I'm going to talk, we're not going to talk about canning because I've already mentioned I like the two-piece with the canning. But for the other things, I like the plastic lids because I put them in the dishwasher on the upper rack, cleans them.
Yeah.
And yes, Joanne, that's right. They do rust.
Oh, they do? Oh my God, I just saw that. They rust? Okay. Thank you, Joanne. That decides that then for me. Okay.
They do rust, and it's a pain in the neck because once you put on the two-part, when you put on the top and then you put on the thing that screws on to keep the top down, you take that screw thing off, and sometimes you can't get the top off because it creates a seal, and it's a pain in the neck to try to get off. But with the plastic, it's easier, and it's more to me.
I'm noticing that they have a fermentation. By the way, you only have 3 minutes left, but they have fermentation lids for wide mouth mason jar to make sauerkraut, pickle, vacuum sealed food storage lids. So that looks nice.
Okay.
I can buy.
Let me look online. Let me look online, and I can send you the link to the plastic.
All right. All right. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Okay, good. Then that's the end of that. But June, that's coming out very pretty. By the way, I just looked back and I'm like, wow, this is nice. But June, if you want to see what I have, the culture starter and the kefir starter, just let me know because they're from Body.
Yeah, oh, wait, it's 8:57. Hold on, time to go. Hold on, let me get organized. Let me just get organized.
Bye, Joanne. Joanne's leaving. She has to go. Bye, Joe. Bye, Joe. Okay.
All right, hold on. Just give me a second, Cora. Let me get. Oh wait, I don't need because I want to be able to see.
Thank you, ladies, for all of your suggestions. Appreciate that. Okay.
I just want to organize myself because I hate getting off and then having to spend 20 minutes organizing everything. So we just put all our molds. Anytime you make a mold, you keep it. Don't throw it away. And I have a whole big bag of molds. Oh, very nice. On this one, yeah. I have a whole big thing of molds, and I will do it so that I'm switched. What was that nonsense? Yeah, okay. So I'm switched over.
Christine is asking if it's fermenting, won't it explode from the gases?
I
don't know. See, this is what she gave me. Kefir starter. Oh, God.
I feel that.
Oh, my goodness.
Culture starter. Okay.
Culture starter and, oh, my goodness. What's happening with my camera? But anyway, culture starter and kefir starter. And there's 6 packets.
You're doing something to the back, and so what's happening is you're doing something to your back. That's why because it's only concentrating on your face.
Ah, got you, my sister. Yes, I blurred the back. That's why the blur. Okay.
Okay.
Christine said you need a release valve.
Not for kefir. Not for kefir because it's not fermenting in the way that you're thinking of fermenting. It's fermenting the milk, but it's not causing gases like when I make my mead, where I need to have a whatever you call that thing, blow off tube, because that's releasing carbon dioxide. This, when I do kefir, you don't have to have it because it doesn't pop at all. It's not that kind of fermentation. It's fermenting the milk, but there's no off gases at all. I've never had a problem with it. Now, maybe my seal isn't tight because I'm using the plastic lids, but I've never had a problem with that.
Cool. See, good to know because I wouldn't know that. But anyway, yeah. So these are the two from me. What the hell?
You got to put them in front of your face because that's the only way it'll. Well, maybe not. Yes, we got the kefir starter one. Now you got to give us pull. Yeah.
Culture starter. Okay, those are the two things. And then this is
Okay.
gave me the little recipe. Anyway, so we're gonna try it.
Excellent.
You guys know how it comes. Once you give me the go ahead on the mason jar, I will get the mason jar and then I'll get this concocted up, and then I'll have a big enough thing to hold it in the refrigerator, and that's that. Oh, it's 6:01.
Okay, but wait a minute. You said the cans are only, well, how big are the cans? 8 and 8? Because they said to mix it with 2. So you only, if it's 8 and 8, you only need 16. You don't need 32.
I'm gonna add like bananas.
Oh.
You see, so it's gonna be over 16 ounces. So I need
but see, that's the thing that I'm saying. If she's saying, okay, so you're going to have 32, you're going to have 16 ounces, and say with all the rest of it, you're going to have 24 ounces, and you're only having like 2 tablespoons in the morning and 2 tablespoons at night.
1 and 1, I think. 1 and 1, 2 a day.
Well, that's okay. 2 and 2 would be like a quarter of a cup. So that's going to have to stay in your refrigerator for quite a long time for you to. Let's just figure that you do 2 and 2, right? Because it's 2. I think 4 tablespoons equals a quarter cup. I believe that's how it goes. A quarter cup, a cup is 8 ounces, so a quarter cup is 2 ounces. If you're making 32 ounces, wait, 6, 8 and 8 is 6, 20, you're going to have that for 12 days. I don't know if it's going to last for 12 days.
All right, so maybe I should make half. So I make 1 can and a half a packet each. Maybe I can do that. Like a half a packet, 1 can. And then I think I have a mason jar that's big enough, actually.
Okay. I would go with her recipe, of course, but I would just drink more of it.
All right. Well, I'll ask her.
Okay.
You know what?
Let's just figure that you have 24 ounces. Okay? You have 24 ounces. If you wanted
16 ounces. 2
no,
cans.
because you're adding fruit and all of that. And
all right. So you're saying 24.
Banana
Okay.
and stuff. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm not sure how long banana stays in a mixed drink. I'm just mentioning that. I know peaches, the blueberries and everything. So peaches and blueberries are okay. So you have 24 ounces, right? If you drink, so 24 ounces, and say you want it to last a week. 7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21, 28. Yeah. You have to drink what? You have to drink.
Sirens are going on now.
A day. 4 ounces. 4 ounces a day.
And how many tablespoons is an ounce?
What? Well.
See, that's all. I don't. Will it last for 2 weeks in my refrigerator?
I'm not sure. I don't know about the kefir, but I'm talking about the fruit that you're adding in. I'm not sure about the kefir.
Well, maybe that's why she said at the end, she said, blend with your favorite fruits. Oh, no, she did say blend with your favorite fruit, not so seeds. Because she didn't put that in the, like she said, leave in mason jar overnight, blah, blah. The longer it's out, the more it ferments. Day 2, put it in the fridge. And then she said, blend your favorite fruit, nuts, and or seeds. So maybe you're not supposed to blend that stuff in. I need more information.
Okay. When I make kefir, when I used to make a large amount of kefir and I put it with fruit, I wouldn't keep it more than 2 tablespoons is an ounce. Thank you, Ashley. Woo. Thank you for coming through for this whole.
Thank you, Ashley.
Are you ringing the bell?
I was ringing the bell for Ashley. I can't believe we're still on. It's over. It's 6:05, my sister.
I know. All right. We're going to stay till 6. We're going to stay until 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So 2 tablespoons is an ounce.
Is an ounce. So you said 4 ounces. So that's 8 tablespoons. So if I had 2 a day, that's 4 days. Wait, let me do that again. Let me do that with my okay. So 2 tablespoons is 1 ounce. You said 4 ounces is what? 4 ounces is
a quarter of a cup. Oh wait, no, I don't know what 4. Yeah, 4 ounces. Wait, a cup is 8 ounces. A quarter of a cup is 2 ounces.
Okay.
So,
okay. So that's it.
Okay, if you have a quarter cup, let's make this easy. A quarter cup is 4 tablespoons a day, which is 2 ounces a day.
Which is great if William's taking it too, because then that's 4 tablespoons.
So if you take 2 ounces a day and you're making 16 ounces without the fruit, you'd have it for 8 days, right?
Yep. Is this like the law of halfsies? Because,
this is.
You lost me at ounces. You lost me at mason jar. Okay, yeah. So 8 days. That's not bad. Like a week.
But that's without the fruit. That's just with your coconut water, milk.
So maybe I'll do it without fruit initially and see.
And you might not like it.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure I'm going to like it. It's only a tablespoon. I can add down. If that's going to help me, whatever, I think I could all.
Well, no, it's not a tablespoon. It's 2 tablespoons in the morning and 2 tablespoons at night.
It's 1 and 1, I think, because she said enjoy 2 tablespoons, AM and PM. I don't know if she means 2 and 2 or 1 and 1.
2 and 2. 2 tablespoons AM. She says enjoy 2 tablespoons AM and PM. That's
I don't
2
know.
and 2.
It says 2 tablespoons / AM and PM. So 1 in the morning and 1 at night, or 2 and 2?
No, 2 and 2.
Okay. All right. So that's fine then. So then I can, because then that would be 8. Oh shit! Now
that would be 4. It's 4 tablespoons.
William, I'm thinking with him.
With William, is he going to have it?
I don't know, but I would like him to have it. I'm going to try and sell it.
Okay, because the other thing is that, I don't know if kefir ferments in coconut milk. That's why she probably gave me the fermenting thing.
Oh.
I couldn't stomach it. I tried the store-bought plain. I couldn't get. Actually, you have to put it with blueberries and a little honey.
Oh, that'll be nice. The honey.
I always put the blueberries or peaches, frozen peaches. I take.
Use a straw. Anything you suck out of a straw is better. It tastes better. I don't know what it is.
How are you going to suck 2 tablespoons with the straw?
I can do it.
You put it in a shot glass and suck it.
Oh,
you have any shot glasses?
Yeah. I could put it in a shot glass.
Okay. What I do with my kefir when I'm doing it is after I made it, I take out 8 ounces. I put it in a cup. Okay. Then I put in some water just to loosen it up because I don't want to add more milk because I'm trying to do. If I had my cashew milk that I made, I would put cashew milk in it, but I haven't made that in a while. Just to make it to maybe like 10 ounces. Okay. I know she's got the lime of the coconut. Okay. So we're now at 10 ounces. Then I just throw in some peaches, frozen peaches, or apples, cut up apples, or blueberries. Maybe a quarter cup, maybe between a third of a cup. Let's go for a third. Right. Then I put in a squeeze of honey, some cinnamon, because I stick cinnamon in everything.
I love cinnamon.
And then I blend it up. And then I even put some vanilla extract in it. Oh. And then I blend up the whole thing. And then I put in ice. I don't blend the ice because then and then I drink it that way. Now because I don't put in that much sweetener, can still taste the sourness of the kefir. because I don't overdo it with the fruit and the sugar.
Right. Okay.
And
Well,
I put in maple syrup too sometimes.
damn. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
nice that I mean, because I have, I can, mix and match. If I don't like the taste of it, I definitely will put in maybe a little cinnamon because I do love cinnamon in everything.
yeah.
So
So you
that's a
see,
bet.
you're making a whole drink. And unless William's having some, I don't think it would last the way you're having it of 2 tablespoons in the morning, and that's a quarter cup a day. That means if you're making, like, say, 24 ounces
Yeah.
with all the fruit in it, because that's going to add, you're having, what were we saying? Wait, what did Ashley say to us? I got to go back.
2
2
tablespoons of 1 ounce.
With 1 ounce. So you're having 2 ounces a day. That's 12 days. If William's drinking it, it's 6.
See, that makes more sense.
Yes.
6 days, I feel comfortable leaving in the refrigerator. 12, I don't. I think there's going to be mold growing on it, and I'm going to.
Well, I think bananas sometimes are funny
I
to me
know.
because
Well, if they're in the refrigerator, they don't age anymore because what happens was I make him a protein shake every morning, and I may just throw this shit in, and he doesn't know. Well, but only because it's good for him. But the shake so when I get the bananas, they get all brown, and I put those in the refrigerator, and then I still use them because they're the best when they're like that for any kind of a smoothie or whatever, when they're really brown, because they're very sweet that way. But once you put them in the refrigerator, they really don't, nothing happens to them. When they're outside the refrigerator, they ripen, I think.
Okay, so maybe it'll stay. I know that when I made the big amount and was drinking it that way, which was wasteful for me because it was just messing up everything because I wasn't making you got to keep sort of making it fresh almost every other day or every 2 days. That
Christine
I only use peaches and blueberries. But when I make like my individual servings, I'll throw in bananas. I'll even throw in peanut butter. I've thrown in peanut butter. That's very nice.
Almond butter is good too, Junie, if you like almond butter.
Yeah. No, I usually I should get some almond butter.
Christine says freeze them and peeled. What are we
talking about? The bananas, in other words, peeled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I always, whenever I used to do that, we used to cut them in chunks so they were easier to put in. You cut them in chunks first.
I think I'm going to have to just, like I said, I'm just going to have to kind of roll with the punches and see. And I just need a little bit more information from her about how much she wants me to take and stuff. So I'm going to call the office tomorrow and see if the girls can ask her about that, so that this way I know exactly how to make it or what she's suggesting. And in the meantime, if you'll tell me about the mason jar, then I'll order that. And sooner than later, I'll be able to get this done.
Yeah. You're ordering the half-gallon mason jar. Let's just order the half-gallon mason jar. Well, it's a 32 ounce, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And, can you show me what it looks like? And then we can figure out.
How do I show you?
Where are you ordering it on?
I was saying Amazon.
No, on what device?
My computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What device are you using right now to view so that I can view you? Your phone?
No, my computer, my laptop.
Okay. So
you want me to put the other one on my phone?
If you can.
Let me see. I don't know.
Guys, I'm sorry. It's like getting late and
14. We can talk about this offline, June, because I know that William's going to be walking in any minute anyway.
Or I don't know where the hell my phone is. I think it's in the other room charging. So if you want to send me the link, can you send me the link?
For the mason jar?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll send you the link. If your mason jar comes with the 2-part thing, I'll send you the link for the covers that I use.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We
Bye,
just
everybody. Bye, Ash. Bye, Christine. Bye, Martha. If you're still
All right.
here. Okay,
Love
I'll
you
talk to you.
all. Don't you, Corey, you don't go, but love you all. As
Bye.
always, have fun creating beauty. Good night, everyone. Wait, we're not ending stream.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What
there we
happened?
go. All right.